Hello and welcome to It's Tomorrow News. At least 100 people were killed by landslides, torrential rains and floods in the southeast Brazilian city of Petropolis in Rio de Janeiro state, the local civil defense authorities have said. Terrible floods completely destroyed Petropolis city, and very heavy rains in the mountainous city, which is located 68 kilometers from the city of Rio de Janeiro, caused more than 50 landslides. The streets in Petropolis, the 16th century summer capital of the Brazilian Empire, were filled with the violent floods that swept away the cars, trees and nearly everything else in their paths. Many shops were completely inundated by the rising water, which gushed down the streets of the historic city center, leaving jumbled piles of overturned cars in its way. Images posted on the social media by the residents showed a mudslide that swept away the houses, as well as the intense torrential water that reached the center of the Petropolis, causing flooding and chaos. City Hall declared a state of disaster where around 3 lakh people reside. It received more rain than expected for the whole month in just 6 hours. The situation was war-like zone, with the cars on the top of the houses, mud and people looking for their loved ones. The number of missing people remains unknown. More than 80 houses were swept away near the hill of Morro da Oficina. There were fears of the death count, which rose steadily through the day, could climb further still as firefighters and volunteers dug through the remains of the houses washed away in the torrents of the muds, many of them in impoverished hillside slums. The state government said at least 21 people have been rescued alive. Around 300 people were being housed in the shelters, mostly in the schools, officials said. Petropolis is a popular destination for tourists to get away from the heat of Rio. The area is known for its leafy streets, safety homes, imperial palace, and natural beauty of the surrounding mountains. Today's storm dumped 10 inches of the rain on the city in 3 hours, nearly equal to all rainfall from the previous month, agencies said. Though the heaviest downpour had passed, but more moderate rain was expected to continue on and off for several days. Brazil has been swept by heavy rains since December that have caused series of deadly floods and landslides. Last month, torrential rain triggered floods and landslides that killed at least 28 people in the southern Brazil, mostly in Sao Paulo state. There have been heavy rains in the northeastern state of Bahia, where 24 people died in December. This is the latest in the series of deadly storms to hit Brazil in the past 3 months, which experts say are being made worse by the climate change. Experts say rainy season downpours are being augmented by the La Nina, the cyclical cooling of the Pacific Ocean, and by the impact of climate change. That's all for now. For more news updates, stay tuned with us. It's Tomorrow News. For more global updates like this, subscribe our channel and hit the bell icon for regular updates.